Not too long ago, Grand Ole Opry star little Jimmy Dickens traveled down to Cullman, Alabama to visit with Hank Williams Jr. Bocephus, as his daddy called him, has a farm down in Alabama where he can wander around, do some target shooting, and just kind of stay in touch with earth and nature and wildlife. Jimmy Dickens and Hank Sr. were close friends, so it was only natural that Jimmy and Hank Jr. found a lot to talk about.
I want to tell you, there's nothing I like any better than tramping through the woods with an old friend. It's really been a joy getting out there and walking around through the woods with you. I enjoyed that, and I'm doing something today that I have always wanted to do, and visit and spend a few hours with my friend Hank Williams Jr.
Tater, I enjoyed it too, but there's one part I didn't enjoy. There wasn't no snipes in there at all.
I didn't see any either, I don't think. I think we're in the wrong woods today.
I think Merle Kilgore put us on.
I might have done that. But boy, it's a joy to get out here and walk around with you and have a good time and just relax a little bit. I've always wanted to do it, but this is the first time that I've had a chance to have any fun with you.
Well, I'm glad you come down here to North Alabama to visit us and trade a little guns. I want that 59 Cadillac of yours bad.
Well, you probably got a gun in there that can get that 59 Cadillac.
Jimmy, I know you was one of Daddy's best and closest friends because he didn't have near as many as you and I know, as people might think. So tell us how it was, you know, how you remember Daddy and how it was working with him. I know there's one thing that I have a habit of doing that I just found out he did, too.
I can tell you what that is. He always had a practical and a good little joke he could pull on you.
Right.
And he wrote a lot of good songs for little Jimmy Dickens and recorded them himself.
Yeah.
You remember that little story, of course?
he would sing, hey, good looking, and say, oh, do you like that?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, then he'd go cut it. I got a brother-in-law, Joe Stampley. I did him that way on one called Old Habits. And forgot what the other one, Pressure's On or something, but that is a pretty good way. If they like it, then you might as well go ahead and do it.
If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for you. We didn't have any luck today in the woods, did we?
No, they told me there was some snipes over there, but there wasn't any snipes.
I didn't see any. I've been a good snipe hunter all my life. But now you do have your favorite hobby is guns, and I know. And collecting them and all your high-powered rifles. Yes, and shooting.
And loading for them and making them.
Could you give us a little example as to what you could do with a 44 pistol?
Yeah.
I don't believe that. Man, I'm telling you, son.
It's fun.
Ain't it fun?
I love it.
I guess it is fun when you know.
It's essential to my happiness.
It wouldn't be fun for me. One of them things knocked me down. I don't know how many of our folks out there watching know what a big game hunter you are. How about that fella sitting in your den in there? How about him? Could you tell me anything about him?
Well, that's a Ursus horribilis. That's a grizzly bear.
Yeah, the worst kind.
That's like, you know, kill those girls up in Glacier Park in 76. Yes, his skull is 24 9/16. He's 850 pounds. But
how many times do you have to shoot a bear that size?
Well, I was using a 375, which is, they shoot a lot of elephants with. I shot him 4 times with that, and once.
To stop the bear?
To get him down, yeah.
Oh my!
We were up in the Arctic. They don't have an enemy up there, you know.
Alaskan grizzly bear.
Alaskan Arctic grizzly, yeah.
Meanest kind.
Fun, yeah.
It's been a joy.
Thank you, but I still want that 59 Cadillac.
You'll get it if anyone else ever does.
Well, Hank Jr. and the Tater, little Jimmy Dickens, might be separated by a few years, but you know, there's something about country music and country living that kind of brings people close together. Gene Shepard's going to visit with us next, backstage at the Grand Ole Opry.